Good morning, Just for Today listeners. You all are the best kinds of friends out there. Just because your commitment to even listening to this podcast and being involved with us means that you want more, which makes you a great friend because you're also thinking about other people. But sometimes we forget to be that friend to ourselves. And I'm talking your best kind of friend. So, your best friend, the one you can say anything to, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable. Are you being that friend to yourself? We have to be our own friend in our mind. So sometimes you have to kind of go to bat with yourself. You have to duke it out with yourself. You have to wrestle. For those of you who grew up with siblings, I have a brother. He's 2 years older than me, almost exactly 2 years older. And there was a lot of wrestling growing up. We were hitting and swinging and hiding things from each other and yelling, but we were the best kind of friends because we were figuring all that out together. So sometimes you got to yell at yourself and you got to hit yourself metaphorically and you got to smack yourself around a little bit metaphorically because you got to be that kind of friend to yourself. And you got to say, hey, Cindy, we're not going to do that today. Or, hey, Cindy, we're not going to talk to ourselves that way today because that's my friend too. Try to step outside yourself and treat yourself and talk to yourself like you would your own friend. How would you encourage your own friend if they were going through something hard? What kind of hard situation are you going through? Are you going through a divorce? What would you tell your friend going through the same situation? And then tell yourself that. Your self-talk can be that as if you are your own friend because you are your own friend. But sometimes we forget to be that own friend to ourselves. But it's great. You can just go around talking to yourself and get all weird and crazy and have these conversations in your head. So I yell at myself. I'm like, that's not the hardest thing ever. Do you know so-and-so has to do this? I don't like seeing all the women that are in landscaping now. And I look around and I'm in South Florida and there's a ton of landscaping constantly going on. And I don't feel like there were any women doing landscaping many years ago. And now I feel like there's women out there all the time doing landscaping. And some of these women, I've seen women with like a baby strapped to their back. They're out there doing this backbreaking work and they're doing it. And when I start to feel sorry for myself, I'm like, Cindy, like pull it together. You don't have to be out in the 95-degree heat in jeans and a t-shirt so you don't get sunburned and sun cancer. So sometimes we got to kind of smack ourselves around a little bit. At the same time, we have to encourage ourselves just like we are our friend. So sometimes we're so hard on ourselves, we have to do the opposite. We have to remind ourselves, I have to say, Cindy, you are going through a divorce and you are going through cancer. So it's okay if you say, no, you're not going to go there and you're just going to lay in bed tonight. That's okay. So just for today, we are going to be our own best friend, but we're going to have these conversations. I dare you to do it out loud. Let's get next level crazy and let's start talking to ourselves out loud. Hey, Cindy, what's your name? Maybe your name's Jane. Hey, Jane, today you're getting your butt to bed on time because you know what, Jane? You need a good night's sleep. Or how about you need to say, hey, Bob, tonight, you're not going to stop and get another meal because that is just a lie. You're telling yourself that you're that hungry and you're not going to do that because you're going home to a nice dinner and you're going to be fine. So start talking to yourself, everyone. Just for today, be a friend to yourself, just like you would to your very, very best friend or your sibling growing up. Remember what that was like? You told them all the good, bad, and ugly. You were their biggest cheerleader on the side of the stage or at the sports game, and also the one that made sure and kept them in line. Let's do that to ourselves just for today.